Time for a 2026 edition of Jacket Talk from the studios of LEB TV, brought to you by Mercy, also by Missouri Cooperage and by Heritage Bank of the Ozarks. We're joined by Lebanon Lady Jacket coach Brian Decker. Thanks for joining us on game day as the Sparta tournament gets underway tonight.
Yep, thanks for having us.
Yep. What's the Sparta Lady Trojans looking like as an opponent?
I got quite a few films on them, actually. Really, they have a big presence inside, a 5'10" sophomore that's kind of does a lot of their damage for them. They kind of rely on her to do a lot. In the most recent films I've seen, she kind of tweaked her ankle, so I would imagine by the time we play tonight, she'll probably be good to go. But outside of them, they're just kind of a scrappy crew. They got a kind of a wiry point guard that's more of a driver, and they've got a senior that's a kind of a stand and shoot shooter. So I could say, if she's getting hot, and the post is dominant inside, they're going to be kind of a tough matchup. But I know our girls are playing really well right now and clicking, and so I'm very confident in walking away with a win tonight.
Is that an 8-team tournament, Brian?
It is. Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, we draw the host school, on their home floor and the late 8:30 game. So there's a few obstacles to overcome tonight. But like I said, I'm confident in our girls to overcome.
Who else is involved in that tournament?
The one seed was Reed Spring. Chadwick's in the tournament. Jim Pendergrass team's really good normally. Forsyth, Hollister, Blue Eyes in it, Spokane. I think that's roughly it.
So Lebanon's kind of the outlier school of that bunch.
We are the seed meeting was kind of awkward, if that's the right word. We're kind of the sore thumb in the crew, and those teams kind of play each other a lot and know each other and familiar with each other, and we're the bigger school and just not something they're used to seeing, I would imagine, outside of, if, some of them are into pink and white or whatever. But I know in the seeding, it was kind of difficult. Somebody voted us the 2 seed at one point, even with our record being kind of poor at the time. I think there's some realization that, it's a bigger school playing usually some better competition and that anything can happen once you get to these tournaments. So there was a little bit of respect there, but ultimately, I think they kind of favored each other, and we ended up as the 6th seed in the tournament. So it is what it is. Our girls are going to be ready to go, and thankfully we've, like I said, went through the pink and white and kind of got some things clicking, and I'm hoping we carry that on.
Large school, small school in this area, everybody knows the line of separation between enrollment sizes when it comes to basketball is really not that great, is it?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. And I think it's even less of an issue in girls basketball too. This tournament alone has got a couple teams in it that are really, really good. And looking ahead at the Osage tournament, St. Elizabeth's in it, and they're a Class 1 school that's just, they dominate year in, year out. And they don't care to play big schools at all, and it really does not matter at all in girls basketball or even basketball in general.
As far as the function of your schedule this season, it looks like the Sparta tournament is replacing the Fair Grove tournament. So you get a tournament in early January after the Fair Grove tournament really served as a season opener for the most part.
Yeah, and when Jackie was still here, that was kind of our opening event, and we shifted to adding Nevada in before that, just to kind of get our feet wet before the season started. And then eventually, as we lost our tournament, we added the Osage tournament. We had to shift some COC stuff, which is why Webb City's the first game of our season now. So it was honestly kind of good. I mean, that tournament was great. I loved the drive and the facilities and the hospitality they provided. It just wasn't fitting us as well as I feel like it needed to. And this shift to the Sparta tournament, I think, is more our speed right now, and is good for our kids and confidence, and without losing the convenience of the drive and facilities. And Sparta's a great place to play at, and phenomenal facilities. And Coach Link is doing a good job, organizing all that. And it was honestly good for our girls early in the year to kind of have a week of separation. The thing about basketball, it's really tough that most kids don't understand, or parents or whatever, fans, they don't realize the longevity of the season and how hard it is to manage playing competitively, having consistency but also going through the holidays. It's a tough thing. So with our girls playing 2 games over Thanksgiving break and practicing there up, leading up to that, it was nice to kind of take it easy that following week and kind of work on some things that we saw in those first 2 games. So it was kind of a nice little break for us.
It was kind of topsy-turvy at the beginning of the season, but now you're getting some traction. What are some of the things that have allowed you to do that?
Well, I mean, I think the number one, if we're looking at years past, we've roughly 30 turnovers a game. I mean, it's poor to think back on it, but our girls are roughly around 20 right now. And with growth, I feel like in the fact that there's probably 5 or 6 more possessions in a game that we could probably not throw it away. Just, we have our moments where we, like I tell the girls, we stop breathing, we stop thinking, stop getting air to our brains. And so we have some of those careless possessions, but also like shot selection as well. I mean, if you pull a quick shot too early in a possession, especially when things aren't going your way, it's almost as bad as a turnover. So I think we're starting to, number one, we're making more shots. That helps a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. But 2, I think we're starting to kind of piece together all of our roles as players on the team, and they're starting to figure out where they fit in the mix, and things are just starting to click a little bit better. Defensively, there's always room for growth there. Honestly, coming into the year, I was really planning on being kind of a zone team, which is not my thing at all. I just don't really care for it as much, but I know there's a place for it, but truthfully, we've kind of hung our hat more on the man-to-man side of things and just sprinkling in our presses, where we can. So overall, just starting to click offensively, finding those roles and what strengths each girl can bring to the table, and then defensively, just trying to get as many stops as we can in a row.
Offensively, is your group more comfortable against man or zone, or is it kind of equal right now?
Well, in like man-to-man, obviously our points per game and our efficiency man-to-man is fits us better. We seem to get more quality looks versus man. As we got into the pink and white in this portion of the season, I feel like we're seeing a lot more zone, which the emphasis during pink and white was just having players make plays. I mean, when you think about a zone, you got people guarding areas, and so we just got to have our players set in the right areas and catching the ball and then just making a basketball play and executing. And the good thing about this group is that, like I said, I think they're starting to click and understand that, and we've got the right people in pieces. And I've told the girls this a lot, and they're probably sick of hearing it, but we've got the pieces to be a really good team. It's just making sure that we're clicking. And so with us seeing a lot more zone, it's really putting them or thrusting them into a position where they've got to make plays.
What I've noticed and appreciated, and I'm sure you do too as a head coach, is there's no 80% with this group. It's all 110%, isn't it?
They really play hard. The only frustrating thing for me is I wish they did in practice a little bit more, but if we could replicate that and make that more of a game, I think we would see even more success when we get to those games. But yeah, they play really, really, really hard, and there's no doubting any of their effort. I mean, it's kind of our backbone of our program is our 3 E's, and their energy, effort, enthusiasm is just what we have to have that to be successful in our games. And you got kids that will go all out until the final buzzer. You can't ask for any more as a coach.
Mm-hmm. What was kind of the operational mode after the pink and white, getting ready for the new year? You had a little downtime and some chances to prepare for this tournament coming up.
Yeah, and we by playing 4 games in 5 days, we really, over Christmas, we had Christmas Day off, and we played basketball, either practice or a game, the rest of the time except for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And we came back and practiced on Friday and gave them the weekend off. So tried to mix in a little bit of rest, but also trying to keep ourselves sharp as well. We've had 2 really good practices, I feel like, the last 2 days in preparation for tonight, and just kind of less about Sparta and more just working on what we need to emphasize in our games and running through our sets and our different offenses and our presses and press offense as well. Just trying to clean up as much as possible and keep our girls fresh.
Talked on the postgame show last Tuesday after the narrow win over Buffalo that previous pink and whites, sometimes it was two and done, but after that opening round loss to Ozark, your ball club really kind of assimilated and got things done against Mount Vernon, won an overtime game, and then Aurora and Buffalo.
Yeah, and I think I spoke to this. The Ozark game was a lot closer than the outcome indicates, and honestly, we've had some pretty poor losses when you look at the score, but I think a lot of our games we've been a lot closer than it seems, and it just sometimes we kind of get off track, and it's kind of hard to get things going back in the right direction, and whatever the case may be for those reasons, it's not really indicative of how our team has played. I really was pleased with the majority of that Ozark game, and felt confident going into the backside of the pink and white that we could make some noise and do some damage, but after that Mount Vernon game, we really had to grind that one out, and kudos to our kids for doing all they could to overcome that. And overtime's a different beast in its own. Just playing a game in general, playing a game on a larger floor and a larger stage is tough enough. But then you add in the overtime element and the fact that our girls, outside of the and one, they gave up pretty much off the opening tip. Mount Vernon didn't score the rest of the time, so kind of kudos to our kids for, being locked in for that last 4 minutes and prevailing. And then the Aurora game, I don't know what they ate, but they came out ready to play, and it's not something that you always expect, especially after kind of a grinded out win and then turning around and playing a 9:30 a.m. game. Just not something you expect, but I was pleased with the energy of our girls and the ability to knock down some big shots and really kind of just control that game from start to finish. And then, Buffalo, as we said, was a much improved game, a much improved team. And they showed that. And I'm just proud of our kids for, again, grinding that one out. Like I said, it's tough playing 4 games in 5 days, and their legs, I'm sure, were sore, and we didn't really sub that much that last game. So a lot of our main players played a lot of minutes and were able to prevail. So really proud of the girls for that.
Yeah, it was a nice win on Tuesday in that trophy game because Buffalo was obviously a motivated ball club. They lost a 5-point decision over here just less than 2 weeks earlier. So that was a rematch, and they were ready to go. Credit to Coach Argo for getting his group rounded up and ready.
Yeah, I mean they've got their philosophies of playing, and they stick to it. And he's got players that can make plays. And they had played Eldo also earlier in the year and lost a close game as well, and then was able to overcome that in the game before us. And so, I wasn't overlooking them at all. I knew it was going to be kind of a grinded out battle, with it being that 4th game, but our girls did a really good job, and you spoke to this in the post game, and I mentioned it afterwards too, that that game can be won and lost at any time during that game. It wasn't just that last little bit, and how Ty Weaver had that big and one, in the first half that was huge. I mean, in the grand scheme of the outcome, is a huge play for her, and so I got to brag on her after the game as well. But I mean, any play during that game could have swayed the game in any direction, and I'm just glad that the good guys won.
Weiser Gym, older facility, kind of historical. Everybody, I think, obviously would prefer to play in O'Reilly, but I think your ball club obviously kind of adapted to the surroundings as the tournament went forward.
That was one thing I told my assistant coaches is that, in years past, we've started in O'Reilly and we've lost and had to go to Weiser. And it's just a tough transition for the kids. And, whether it be the surroundings or the lighting or whatever it may be, I was thankful that we started in Weiser and were able just to roll from there on. I think our kids got, they adapted well to the gym, and while it's the first couple of days were scorching hot in there, they adjusted well, and I thought we really kind of took to, as far as shooting goes, just being able to knock down shots and having that consistency with the gym. It was really nice.
As far as the COC this year, just from my vantage point, seeing a couple of opponents, Webb City and Joplin, and of course you got Ozark in the pink and white tournament. COC is going to be even more tougher this year, I think. Don't you feel?
Yeah, it's loaded. I mean, it is what it is. It's a lot of really quality teams, and looking at last year and this year, I mean, we were able to get one from Webb early. We were able to get that one from Joplin. And so, I mean, when you're looking at the rest of your schedule, it's kind of an uphill battle, but, it's just kind of the hand you're dealt, and you just got to deal with, the day to day and the game that's in front of you at the time, and try not to worry about the rest of your schedule as you go. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and try to prepare as best we can, and give those teams the best game we can possibly give them.
Mm. Well, again, what's kind of the keys to victory tonight against Sparta?
Well, obviously, I mean, we need to come out and be ready to play and not overlook them. I know we're the lower seed, but we are the bigger school, and we've been on a roll. And so I hope our girls don't, have kind of a big head mentality about, we're just going to steamroll this team, because, I mean, it is the host school on their home floor, and it is a late game, and, there's those added pieces of adversity. And so we got to be ready to play, number one, and just have the right mindset. And then number two, just like I said earlier, having our players make plays. I mean, just continue to do what we've been doing, put the ball in the hole and run our offenses. We dealt with the shot clock during the pink and white, the first time ever, and it really wasn't a big issue, but it was kind of one of those things where we could, potentially just work the ball around and try to find a real quality shot. And that's something we're still working on. So hopefully we can, work the ball around, whether it's man or zone, just get the ball to the people we need to get the ball to, and make the plays. And then defensively, we just got to make sure we keep that big girl out of the paint as much as possible, and not let her get second chances. She's a good offensive rebounder, and definitely something that we've got to, shore up is that our post defense inside, and not necessarily the initial post defense, but that once the shot's up, not just turning and ball watching, but putting a body on a body and getting them out of there, and then securing that rebound and going. And one thing against the Buffalo team was, I try to stress, getting the ball out and going and beating the team in transition before they set their zone up. And I thought Kinsey did a really good job in that game of pushing the ball and getting some easy stuff in transition, as she's capable of doing. So that's going to be another key tonight. If we see they kind of run a matchup zone a little bit, and so hopefully we can outrun them in the transition game and get some easy stuff.
Glad you mentioned the shot clock. Premier tournaments like the blue and gold and the pink and white. I just kind of think that's a rehearsal for what is inevitable in high school basketball in Missouri. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming. I mean, I think it's just something that just needs to happen. I mean, the only hold up, and this is just kind of with my AD hat on, is just having someone that knows how to operate it. That's usually the issue, and having the schools that can afford to have the equipment to make sure that it runs smoothly. But it really wasn't a bothersome thing for us. I told the girls, I waited till the last minute, honestly. I think I told them a day or two before we played that there was a shot clock, and they were like, what are we going to do? And I said, well, we don't have to worry about offensively. We shoot the ball too quick. So I said it was more of a defensive strategy. We put in a box press right before the pink and white to just kind of slow the game down and make a team have to have limited amount of time to shoot. But honestly, with 35 seconds, it's a lot of time in reality, and especially in girls basketball. I think we maybe had to deal with it twice, and one was a shot clock buzzer beating three in the Buffalo game, and then we witnessed a couple of teams that would get a rebound at the buzzer and then throw it to the official out of bounds, and they would call it a turnover. But other than that, it really wasn't a big deal, and just something I think that's probably coming down the pipeline and probably needs to be here.
Brian, appreciate the visit. Good luck in the Sparta tournament.
Thanks, Kev.
Lady Yellowjacket coach Brian Decker joining us on Jacket Talk. Ramsey has more after we return in just a moment.
Whenever I was here, this was all metal fence. The heart of LHS was family.
The best tradition that I can think of with marching band was the marching competitions.
Oh yeah, I remember these green shirts. I was most involved with FFA. I also played basketball.
I did unbelievably win an award for a poem I wrote.
I'm Ryan Southard.
I'm Amber Foote.
I'm Kayla Burns.
I'm Kim Light. I'm the CEO of Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, and I am proud to be a Yellowjacket neighbor.
At Independent Stave Company, our mission is for our employees and our community to flourish. That means supporting Lebanon's people, businesses, and schools today and always. We're proud to call Lebanon home. And we're here to support our hometown every play, every game, and every season. Missouri Cooperage, where community and teamwork always win. Go Yellowjackets.
What was that Facebook mom face you made a second ago? I'm gonna need you to do that again real quick.
For what?
I
like at you or at the
Well,
camera?
I need to learn it. I'm doing some research.
You just got.
Yeah, so let's see
It's like the year, but like you hit the.
what? Oh, like the kind of smile,
Well,
but like
I don't know how to explain it. Every time my mom has to take a picture for her Facebook, I just kind of hit a grin. I guess. Lily, you can do it.
you hit a grin.
Hit a grin.
The Grinch. It was just Christmas, but am I doing it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it right there. Just,
You know, not the full smile, but kind of.
that's not it, right?
No.
Your turn. The no teeth, like
Yeah, you like can't show your teeth.
you can't. Do you think the girls back there are doing it? We're gonna make them do it later.
Or it's like the first day before school and you.
They're like, so many other
makes
things
me
I'd rather be
picture.
doing. But
Yes.
yeah, I like being in school. So, welcome back to Jacket Talk. Again, quick shout out to our sponsors, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Missouri Cooperage, and Mercy Hospital in Lebanon. They make these interviews with these student athletes and kids fun and possible. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Lily Bradbury.
And I'm Mitzi Massey.
Is it, you're 16, 17, like, don't your name still make you laugh? Like,
No, sorry. No. Oh yeah, Lily's 17 today.
17 today?
Today.
But you ruined the surprise because guess what? We're going to sing her happy birthday. So we're going to get started. It's just you and I, solos. We don't have any music. We don't have anything to get us going. And then on the next interview, we'll make the other girls do it too.
Okay.
So you and I, you start, okay?
Oh, I lead?
You lead.
Okay. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lily. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. First time we've ever sang a birthday song on Jacket Talk. So that was kind of fun.
I bet that wasn't awkward for you at all.
Not at all.
You want to be like a neuroscientologist or something, right?
Yeah.
What did I see on social media today?
Behavioral neuroscience.
But that's not what it said on Facebook.
Oh.
But it said something. I think that's what it meant.
Yeah.
So, but we got to talk about something real quick. The thing I saw on Facebook. What's your favorite color?
Purple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're just going to stare at you for 5 more minutes. We're not going to speak at all. It's only been like 5 seconds. So we're going to be here a while.
My favorite color is black and gold.
We can move on now. All right. Kidding, of course. Senior year, right? Junior. You're 17. My bad. There's other. Okay, so we might cut that part out because I made a mess up. But junior year, things are going well. You like to be on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
We've talked about that on our broadcast. But hustle, fun to watch. How are things going?
Well, they're going pretty good. I feel like we're really growing as a team.
Yeah. What makes you say that?
I feel like we've all at least me and Matila and like Maylee Hendricks and Autumn, we've all grown up playing together, but like we started to connect more with like Kinsey and Ray and the freshmen and all them, and we're starting to click.
Starting to click? Would you say the same, Matila?
Yeah. I feel like, well, coming off not playing my freshman year and then trying to come back into it, the team has been great, going to practice and like everyone gets along. And I feel like with most girl teams, expect some drama sometimes, but we genuinely don't have any. It's all
No drama, huh?
Yeah.
It's all chill. We all go to practice and have a great time. So,
Who do you save the drama for?
the other teams, I guess.
Hey,
Okay.
she got it right.
Is that like a saying?
Yeah, it's a
something?
saying.
All right.
Save the drama for your mama?
Yeah.
You've heard that, right?
I've never heard that. Maybe I'm the one who lives under the rock.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's what it is. We're coming off consolation final championship at the Pink and White. Let's talk about that. How was that?
Very exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. It was pretty good.
It was a wild game.
Yeah.
Went down to the wire. It went to, did we go to overtime? No.
Not that game.
yeah.
No, the Aurora game was overtime. My apologies. What was it like playing in Weiser? I know Kevin and Coach talked about it a little bit, but prefer Weiser over the O'Reilly Center, or you prefer just being at Boswell?
I honestly prefer being at Boswell. That gym was scorching hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like the O'Reilly gym,
yeah.
but Boswell's nice too.
Boswell's nice too. We always call it the Bos Mall. That Kevin kind of coined that term last year, so we like that. How's Coach? Prior to sitting down here, Lily, you're the only one of the four we're gonna talk to today that actually goes to school. Tell us a little bit about that, or what are the girls missing?
They're not missing very much of anything. I feel like I could do my work online too, but my parents won't let me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say.
I mean,
there's a lot going on at school.
There's
you
a
really
lot
enjoy
of
being
good
there.
stuff going on at school.
Yeah,
And I'm happy I get to go to school.
you are.
Yes.
There we go. That's better.
Got the last part out.
What is virtual school like as far as being an athlete? Virtual school. What are your thoughts, Matila?
Honestly, I like it a lot more than actually going to school. I feel like I go to school and I sit around most of the time and I either just talk or just play games on my Chromebook, so I'm not really getting much done. But virtual, I feel like I definitely am more motivated to do my work because I know I can get it done. Yeah, well, I have to. And I can also get it done in a shorter amount of time. So it's pretty nice.
And then gives you plenty of time for basketball, right?
Yes. And then I don't feel so tired going to practice or something, or I don't ever forget my clothes anymore.
Let's hear a story about forgetting your clothes.
Well, like, I mean, like practice clothes. Like sometimes I'd forget my shorts or my shirt
And
or
then
my
she'll
practice
run around the
jersey.
locker room screaming, "Does anyone have any shorts?" Or she forgets her practice jersey all the time too.
Yes. But, now I don't. And it's a lot less stressful, I guess.
A lot less stressful. You guys were talking a little bit before. I need to hear again. People need to hear the story of this waffle chasing dog fight. Dog chasing the wall. Let's hear it.
Well, do you want me? Okay, I'll give my POV first, I guess.
Okay.
I was at my grandma's house and she made waffles and she lived next to Lily. So I was going to bring over waffles. So I had a waffle in my hands. And I was 9, by the way. Like I was young. So I go back to her.
Walking through the neighborhood with a waffle.
Yes, pretty much.
You were L.
I walked to her back door and her dog like comes out and starts chasing me around. So I started screaming and it eventually got a hold of me and, got me on the leg and I dropped my waffle.
What actually happened was Matila came to my house unannounced and I go to open the door and my dog runs out and then Matila starts running around the yard screaming and she's like, and the dog jumps to try to bite the waffle and it gets Matila on the leg. He's innocent.
The dog is innocent.
Yes.
I don't know. He didn't go for the waffle after I dropped it. Just saying, guys.
Your leg ran into the dog?
Yeah.
Is that how that happened?
Sure.
That's what happened.
Gotcha. Well, what else do we do besides basketball?
Nothing much, honestly.
I'm in track and tennis.
Yep. So nothing else, just basketball?
Yep. I used to be in student council, but
Me
I
too.
didn't. I decided not to do that this year just because.
Want to focus on basketball?
Yep.
You mentioned earlier you didn't play your freshman year, but not because you just chose not to. You were hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. I had an ankle injury, and I should have been able to play a lot sooner, but them trying to get me scheduled in for surgery and then also them trying to find a donor that matched what took like a while. So I didn't get surgery until I think the summer before my freshman year.
Okay.
And with physical therapy and everything else, recovery was just took a while. So I think in total I was out for 18 months, around there, 18, 16 months.
You had to get a donor for ankle surgery? Explain that if you don't mind.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but the cartilage in my ankle was dying and I had like a hole or something of the sort. And then a piece of my bone was also like cracked or fractured or something. So they had to get me a donor for new cartilage and then a piece of my like ankle bone. And then they took bone marrow from my knee and then they put that all in there and I had a pin and a screw or something.
Okay. Never heard of that, but it makes sense, I guess. Feel like you're back 100%. Does it bother you anymore? Anything like that?
No, they said, well, the other people who got like the surgery they gave me were all old, so they weren't expecting me to come back as quick as I did. And yeah, I have no problems now and it's great.
Gotcha. What about you? You ever had to have a donor surgery thing before? Since Matila doesn't know what it was called. So I can't ask you.
I've never really been injured.
Never been injured. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Speaking of knock on wood, Taylor Swift fans, what?
No. She has good lyrics, but.
Well, then who are we listening to if we're not listening to Taylor Swift?
Forrest Frank.
Forrest Frank, okay.
I had the answer ready.
Okay. Leve.
Oh, yeah, that too.
She's a jazz singer.
Leve,
She's
jazz
really good.
singer.
Yeah, she is really good.
Didn't have that on my bingo card. Is it like traditional just jazz or
No,
like
she's definitely more modern.
more modern?
Yes.
Who would you compare her to?
Help.
I don't know. She's really unique.
Unique?
Yeah.
Unique New York?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what some people say before they start talking on camera or something. Unique New York. Say it 3 times fast.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
Okay. Forrest Frank, will you do that TikTok dance for us?
I don't have TikTok.
Oh, so you've never seen it anywhere. You don't have TikTok, but you know that Forrest Frank dance that like, do you know it? You don't know it either?
I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who we're talking about.
You don't know who
You don't know who Forrest Frank is?
I'm pretty sure like I've probably heard one of his songs. I just don't remember hearing his name.
Okay. Well, thought we were going to sing and dance today, but we're not. Tell me just about basketball in general. Like why basketball?
I grew up playing it. And it's ran, like my dad played it. His dad played it. Like it just ran in the family, so.
Shout out to your parents too. I think because they were the only people, or they were one of the only people that sent in a photo to our new Jacket Nation Sports fan cam on Friday nights.
My grandparents?
Grandparents, my apology. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lily's grandparents. We appreciate the
Papa.
the participation. We don't have a trophy or anything for them, but that'll go down.
It's in spirit.
It's in spirit?
Yep.
Good. What else we do besides basketball, besides you go to school, you virtual school, what else we got going on?
Like other sports or like
Just
activities?
what's fun? What do you enjoy?
I sing at church sometimes.
Okay.
I serve in children's ministry too.
That's cool.
And javelin and track, or javelin and tennis.
Yeah. Javelin, right?
Yeah.
Excited for track season?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to kind of cover you guys a little bit this year. Last year we weren't able to because of the weather and all that. What do you guys... We've asked other kids and we'll ask the girls later, but like in this new kind of Jacket Nation Sports social media thing, what do you guys think about some of the things that we're doing and the way we're highlighting kids across all the sports and activities?
I think it's really good.
I do too. I watch like a lot of your guys' like shorter clips, I guess.
Right.
Malachi's videos.
Yes, Malachi's videos.
Those are really good.
Those are really good. And the short clips, like the Instagram reels, those are also good.
Right. That it's kind of a joke in house that one that Malachi did for the pink and white. Someone doesn't like it. Malika, I think it's great.
I like that one's probably my favorite one.
What, the Stranger Things one?
Yeah, that was so good.
He didn't like the lightning. We're calling him out. We're making him.
There's a Stranger Things video. That makes sense. If it wasn't a Stranger Things day, it wouldn't have made as much sense if lightning is just blasting everybody.
We just have.
You guys doing great.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's cool that we get to do more of that stuff and get you guys out there a little bit more. And Austin taking photos. I know he did photos from which game was it? I don't remember. There's been so many uploaded now, but it's kind of cool, and we're looking forward to doing more of that. Before we get off here, like anybody you want to thank, anybody you want to shout out or talk about?
Shout out Ty Weaver and Harper Starnes.
My parents.
Oh, wait. Okay. You know, my parents. Yeah.
Yeah, Matilda's parents. I'll shout out Matilda's parents too.
And Lily's parents.
And Grammy and Papa. And Matilda's Grammy and Papa.
That's a lot of people.
Lily's whole family. And her dog she used to have.
Okay, you shouted them out. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank Matilda.
And you know what? Yeah, thank you. You know?
Not mom and dad.
Oh, thank you, mom and dad.
Yeah.
For having me and everything.
For giving birth to me.
I mean, it's probably a pretty full-time gig getting you guys to, well, you're in 3 sports.
Yeah.
Doing all the things, but you're 17, so you can drive.
Yeah.
That helps a little bit.
I didn't get my license till like right before school started though.
So you waited almost.
I waited a year. I didn't get it till I turned 16.
What's up with that now?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't get my permit till I turned 16.
I couldn't wait to drive.
Yeah,
like,
I hate driving so much. Matilda drove me here.
Yeah, I did. I took my test as soon as I could, and I failed it, and then I had to take it again, and I got it that time. And then I was just driving around everywhere I could.
So you're normal, and Lily's like...
She's special in her own way, you know?
Well, I've seen a lot of kids that, and probably more girls that aren't like chomping at the bit to get their license the day they turn 16. But like when I was in school, that would have been unheard of. Like you were up. That was the only day of the year you woke up early and you were bugging your parents to take you, or you drove. I took my test in Mountain Grove because it was the day I turned 16 and wanted my license that day. But well, we appreciate you girls and what you're doing. It's been fun kind of watching you guys progress this year. You guys play hard. It's really fun to watch. We joked earlier about you going after loose balls and running people over and being on the ground. But I think it's a testament to your work ethic. You're knocking down some shots too. You like shooting the ball, huh?
I do, but recently I've been kind of a shooting slump, so I thought pink and white, I thought I had 2 games that brought me out of it, but that last game
That's how I felt. The last game it was not.
Yeah, last game I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, well, hard work, team win.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, girls, good luck tonight in the opening round of the Sparta tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be sure to get more games for you guys, and we're looking forward to streaming a few more next week, I think, and then the following week and the rest of the season. So appreciate you being on the show. We have to end this with Go Jackets. So on 3, Go Jackets, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go Jackets.
All right. We'll be right back with another interview with a couple of seniors. I got it right this time, I think, didn't I? Yeah. So, girls, thank you. We're going to go with it. These are Rode Bieber mics, Bieber Rode mics.
Bieber mics. I like Bieber mics.
Bieber mics?
Bieber mics.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wait, that means I can be like the next Justin Bieber over here.
You'll start singing.
You got to start singing. Well, we're going to sing later.
Oh, baby.
What's your favorite Justin Bieber song?
My favorite? Probably Let Me Love You. Let me love you.
It's not on my
Take out
playlist.
through the darkest of days. Heaven's a heartbreak away. Never let you go.
All right.
Never
so
let me
other
down.
things. How's the weather?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'll give you credit.
okay.
You're singing a little bit there. Is that like all you do all day long is just sing?
And play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. Like, I'm on like my 2-week phase. Have you ever heard of that?
The 2-week phase?
Yeah.
No.
It's like all over TikTok. You haven't?
You play Minecraft for 2 weeks or like a 2-week phase of
No,
just
it's
playing
like-
different games?
No, like people like call it like 2-week phase for like your Minecraft. Like you'll play it for like like so much and just like then you'll like gradually start like drifting away from it. And then like 6 months to a year will go by and then you're like, I want to play Minecraft. And then you start playing it a lot for like,
Did you just make that up?
no, actually you can look it up. Someone
It's a
has
2-week phase.
2-week Minecraft phase. Look it up.
I could see.
I'm
I
in
mean,
my
I
2-week
guess
phase.
the concept makes sense. What are you on your 2-week phase for?
I'm gonna say I have a coloring app and then diamond painting. I recently just got an obsession with that, so for about 2 weeks now I've been doing that.
Diamond painting?
Yeah. It's at Walmart. I mean, it's like you like have these like jewels and like the sticky stuff and then like it's like color by number but with diamonds.
Okay.
And you like stick it onto each one and you make
So
a
you
picture.
bedazzle stuff.
Yeah, but it's like a picture. It's almost done, but
They call it diamond painting.
yeah.
It's really fun. I had that mine all over my drawer though. Like
Yeah.
all the diamonds.
Oh, I got like an organizer.
The girls do that on with books at the bookstore. They had an event where these ladies came in and they have all of these like jewels and different things, and they bedazzled book covers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
and
wanna
like
do that.
they follow either the book cover or they made their own like book cover with different things. So
I know like boys would like bedazzle their cleats. Like I
Yeah.
saw that was a thing,
yeah,
but I just don't understand it. I feel like that'd like fall off or like chip off while you're playing.
Mine rip off. You should look at my shoes. They're really bad. Not these one, my basketball shoes. I have like strings. It's like looking like the Grinch's hair coming out.
Bad.
Yeah, it is. It's really bad.
3 out of 4 of you wore the same shoes, so
Actually,
Who did
similar shoes.
Lily.
Oh.
Lily, come
Lily was normal. No, actually, you guys are normal. Lily was the outlier.
it? Yeah.
I think he's recording. I think we're getting started. So
Oh, okay.
we're in our jacket talk 2-week phase. So we're focusing on jacket talk for a little bit and talk about some girls basketball, talk about senior life and how that's going. Sound good?
Yep. Yeah.
Welcome back. Third segment of Jacket Talk, our first Jacket Talk of 2026. Girls basketball is the topic, and we're sitting down with 2 seniors on the team. Girls, introduce yourselves.
My name is Mackenzie Perryman.
And I'm Rayleigh Gachoni.
And we're seniors and we're basketball players.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready to graduate, to be honest.
Yeah?
Like, I hate school so much. Like, I say it in the nicest way possible.
We've made it over the proverbial hump. We're in second semester now.
Online second semester.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Much better.
It is.
You two, little different style of basketball, right?
Yeah.
Kinsey,
Yeah.
you're a little bit guard, handle the ball,
Yeah.
little shooting. Ray, you're down low, kind of making things happen, bullying people around a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, I like to drive a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I can't really shoot. My shooting form's like screwed up. Like, I can shoot and sometimes it goes in, but most of the time it's like hitting off the side of the backboard. Like, you'll see me during warm-ups. Like, I shoot it and it goes off the black,
Okay.
like the pole. So, like, I'm like mainly a driver.
Yeah.
So, or I like dump it off and like try to find people down low.
Right.
Like, clean passes, you know.
I got you.
Sometimes it doesn't work out for me, but I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good, hopefully.
Ray, describe your game.
Well, sometimes I feel like it's going against one of the biggest people on the team or players. I feel like sometimes it's a challenge. Sometimes they're like the same like height and size as me, so it's not as hard. I feel like I'm better. I don't know. I feel like when it comes like I feel like I'd prefer high post over being like down low.
Right.
Not that I can like shoot the best, but I feel like the corner shots are like I'm pretty good at those, and sometimes my like layups just never go in, just go over.
It's all right. Hey, shoot your shot. You got to keep shooting.
Yeah.
Tell us, kind of describe the basketball season up to this point.
It's definitely been my favorite season so far.
I agree. I think the chemistry this year, like, I know, like, bringing in these new freshmen, we haven't really had much, like, talk with them, but I feel like we've grown better as, like, a team this year than any other year. Like, I feel like, I don't want to speak for the freshmen, but I feel like we've been very welcoming and, like, trying to make sure they're included this year, and been really nice to them. And if they need anything, like, we're here for them. Like I said, kind of like a drama-free season. We don't really want, like, we want, like, all of us girls to be like, hey, like, we're all friends, and feel like nobody's left out, I guess.
The past 2 years, there's definitely been, like, drama. And, like, this year, like, there might have been, like, a little bit, but, like, it wasn't, like, big, like, the past, like, couple years. So we've just, like, kind of been, like, reaching our flow state.
Yeah, flow state. Yeah.
For the adults who are watching, explain flow state.
T?
I feel like flow state's like, you're just like, it's like another word for like saying in your zone, or like you're just like
you're in it, and like no one can bring you out of it because you're like
flowing.
Yeah, you're like
a river,
like riding a wave, you know, like a surfing.
A year ago, that had been called vibing. I feel like.
Yeah, but
I feel like we would have used vibing a year ago. When I was in school, we probably would use like Zen or like Nirvana, kind of a state of Nirvana.
Actually, what does Nirvana mean? Like, I thought that was like a music group.
Well, it is. It's one of the greatest music bands of all time.
I've never heard of it.
According to some people. Some people dislike it. Smells Like Teen Spirit was a good song they had, and multiple other. You should check out Nirvana Unplugged. It's kind of one of the coolest albums ever, and still resonates now. But Nirvana, for that, it's just kind of, to me anyways, and I'm not a scholar or anything, but it's just kind of that like in the zone, like you're just there, you're moving with everything you're doing, you're just kind of being a part of it. Like you're not the main show and you're not the little guy. Like you're just right there doing what everybody else is doing, being a teammate. Just kind of, I don't know, maybe Nirvana is not the right word now that I talk about it.
I feel like it's another word for like locking into, like when you're locked in, but we just changed it to flow state. I don't know. It's just something
like you're hitting all your shots. Everybody's doing really good. We're all like meshing well together, and there's like, it's like nothing can go wrong. You're just
flow state
in it. Yeah, you're just in it.
What about your basketball aura?
My aura? Well, I think at times it's really high. Yeah. And then I go and do a layup and it hits the bottom of the backboard and it comes straight down. And I'm like.
So what's the negative of aura?
When that happens.
Just that.
Yeah, or I bounce it off the side of the backboard, or I pass it to the other team. Like,
I gotcha.
That like, it kind of like hurts my ego, you know?
A little bit?
It hurts it, but it's all right.
What else are we doing besides basketball?
Track.
Mm-hmm. Track this year, I took a little break. I just didn't do tennis this year. I wasn't really feeling it, and then, yeah.
How's senior year overall? Is it what you expected?
It's the hardest year.
Yes.
Don't let anybody tell you it's not. It's the hardest year.
It is. Because you're want to be done so bad, and then you like look at it, and I'm like, I still got 5 months of school left.
That,
like,
and
what
I
is
feel
life
like
right now?
I just have so much work. Like, I mean, maybe it's because my attendance is bad and I didn't get like any like, what is it? Like a flex block. But I feel like this year I have so much work I'm constantly having to do. But like I do, but I don't. Like it's easy work, but it's just like a lot of work that I'm like, along with like other stuff for senior year. Like I feel like senior year is the most expensive year as well. Yeah. Like I've never spent this much money that I have on senior year.
Just on activities, T-shirts,
senior
random
parking
thing,
spots.
That's
one thing I'm upset about going online is that I paid that much money and now it's like I don't even get to park in it for the rest.
Did you paint yours and everything? Did all that stuff?
I did mine too, but my boyfriend parks there, so like it's like it went to a good cause, I guess.
Who's your boyfriend?
Cody Wade.
Okay. Yeah. So we're, like we mentioned earlier, we're over the hump. We're getting through basketball. It's not the start of the season anymore. We're in it. We got stuff going on pretty much every day. Yeah. What's kind of keeping you focused and locked in? What are some of the goals you guys have as the team, as seniors, as just individually?
As a team, I think we're like still trying to like not have like as much drama like as previous years. We're still trying to like be in it. We're trying to like click all together because like there'll be times where like I have a good game or like Lily has a good game or T has a really good game and it's like all separate different games.
Right.
And like I think we gotta like click together and like get it all in one game. And I think we'll impress so many people if we do that. But as an individual goal, I mean, I guess just do my best and like do anything I can to like make the coaches happy, make anybody else happy, I guess. Impress people.
Honestly, the same. I feel like as like a team, I think as a team goal, I want to make it past the first round of districts because we're in a different district this year. And I feel that we could do it. I mean, coming from the pink and white tournament, winning the consolation side that we haven't done since, before
5
COVID?
years. Yeah.
So I feel like I know it's like the loser side, but I feel like we went pretty far.
Still 4 games. You won 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah. So
played 4 games in 5 days, won 3 in a row.
That's why I'm just like, I feel like we could do it. And as a team this year, we're working a lot better together. And then individually, to actually get conditioned and be able to run up and down the court without dying and like I'm out of breath. So
gotcha.
She has a lot of back problems, so it's really like hurting her.
Well,
I didn't expect to have back problems this young, but
lots of stretching.
Yeah.
What do you do to help with your back problems?
Well, when I did have my back problems as bad, I would sit on the bench with a heating pad.
Okay.
And I would let my back like warm up, and then when I went off, I'd have like a ball and I'd like rub my back up and down on a wall.
Gotcha. I ask random questions all the time. We talked to the girls earlier about music. What about what are we eating? What's food? Let's hear that.
Ooh, eating
buffalo chicken dip,
Takis, Fuego. You gotta try some of those.
Are they like chips or what?
No, they're like little like rolled up chips with like.
So they're chips.
Yeah.
Are they like chips?
Wait, just like regular Takis?
Rolled up chips.
The Fuego, like the red ones, the red hot.
Red hot?
Yeah, extreme, like it says it on the bag.
Have you tried them with cream cheese?
No.
It's good.
I'll be eating them.
It's so good. It's literally the best thing ever.
I'll be eating them, and then you know like how with hot food, you like blow on it to make it colder? Yeah.
I want to see where this is going.
I'll like blow on the Takis. And I'm like, what am I doing? This ain't gonna make it colder. And I just like eat it.
But
and
I'm
then
telling you,
oh my gosh.
Put cream cheese on it and it'll make it less hot and colder.
Really?
Yes, it is so good. Like
tips from Ray. You should make a podcast.
This sounds disgusting. Cream cheese on it.
It's actually good. Like I hate cream cheese. I hate it. But then one time I was with my friend and she's like, try this. And I said, really? I tried it. Best thing ever.
At this point, I'm convinced there's actually cream cheese in about 98% of things we eat.
Yeah.
And you mentioned buffalo chicken dip.
Best thing ever. I'm actually we're eating before the game and I want to get buffalo chicken dip.
Who has the best buffalo chicken dip?
Big Whiskies.
Big Whiskies? Yes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's
not hard to make. Have you ever made your own?
No, I haven't. It doesn't. Well, I feel like a big thing of that is also the chips from there. So when I like get buffalo chicken dip, I want their chips only. Like I don't like store-bought chips. Like I would make them like homemade, but I don't know how to. So
what else what if like those are dips? What about like a meal? What's mom, family, dad? What's something they cook that you just can't wait till each time they make it?
Well, my mom's only cooked this one time. It's like loaded baked potato soup.
Okay.
It was so good. It had like bacon, cheese in it.
Okay.
She's only made it one time. So
mom, I think she just asked for loaded baked potato soup again for dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to hurry up. Chop, chop.
My dad makes the best like Alfredo with like steak on the side. And sometimes we'll put chicken if we don't do steak, or we'll do like chicken and shrimp. And it's literally the best thing ever. I literally ask at least every week, twice a week sometimes. I'm like, can we have Alfredo? So I'm just such a like pasta person. I hate spaghetti. Like every time he's like, oh no, let's do spaghetti. I'm like, no, I want Alfredo. And he's like, oh, fine. So
how do you hate spaghetti?
It's just, I don't know. I don't like the red sauce.
Really?
Have you ever had spaghetti with spaghetti sauce and Alfredo mixed?
No. I mean, I liked baked spaghetti, but not normal spaghetti. Because baked, like you put baked spaghetti has cheese, bunch of cheese.
You could put cheese on regular spaghetti.
Oh, I feel like it's not the same.
That's what I'm
and we
having
put
for
pepperonis
lunch.
on ours.
Put pepperoni on your baked spaghetti?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Brings the flavor, I feel.
You guys mentioned it earlier, and we'll wrap this up, but you guys have tried to be very inclusive with the younger players in the program. What's that like, and what kind of made you decide to do that? When did that become a point of emphasis for you?
Well, I think just like from my experience, like I went to a different school my freshman year, and oh my gosh, those players hated me.
Really?
They would always like yell at me. They didn't like me. It was like after that I was like, I don't want this. I don't want the freshmen my senior year to feel like that. So like ever since that, I'm just like, I want them to feel included and feel like they actually have like a voice.
Right.
And don't have to like, anytime they make a mistake, like get scared that the seniors are going to yell at them, because it's not going to happen. Like I was in the same position. So I'm like, why would I yell at them for doing that when I did it too? Like, it's just is what it is.
Ray?
I feel like the same. Like as a freshman, I was scared. Like I was scared to do anything wrong. I was scared to like look up, like obviously I was looking up to the seniors, but like I just thought they were so scary and that they were like up here and I was like down here. Obviously grade wise and like levels, obviously, but like I feel like this year I really want the kids, the freshmen to be okay. So
Praise the mom, guys.
The freshmen to be like, hey, if I make a mistake, it's gonna be okay. They're not scary. They're not gonna yell at me. And I feel like one thing that like might be seen as like yelling is like when we do this drills, like 3-man pass, we can't drop the ball because if we drop the ball, it like adds up to running. So it'll be like, yo, like let's go catch the ball. And I feel like that's like the only time where we're all like, I wouldn't say yelling, but like
communicating.
Yeah. And we try to like, when we're like practicing, I guess, like plays, we don't like criticize you for for messing up. We like try and be like, it's fine, next play, you got this. So they're not like stressing. Because if they mess up, like it's easy to be like, hey, you got this, like you're fine. We're not mad at you or anything.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, we're excited to continue following along. It's kind of coming to an end. Have we embraced that, or we feel like, how's that making you feel?
I don't know. Like, I'm like, it'll probably hit me. Like, once it's that night, I'm like, it's like literally going to be over. It'll probably hit me. Right now, it's like, hasn't really hit me at all. And I'm just like, just going with the motion.
Yeah,
and
I feel like we still have a lot of time. Like, we don't have a lot of time left, but I feel like we have time left. But it does definitely go by fast. Like, pink and white's already over. And it was just like, it was just here, I feel like.
You're going with the flow state.
No, yeah, flow state. Yeah. Flowing.
That's
awesome. Now, we had Lily on earlier, and it was her birthday, and Matila and I had to sing. Now, you two have to sing Lily happy birthday, but I'm not going to sing since I already sang.
You know, we're actually singing the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're going to our
senior night.
Yeah.
We're going to sing it.
That's a cool thing.
I don't really remember the lyrics, so they're going to have to like put like a phone up there so I can remember them.
That's something new.
Every home game or away game, they do the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem.
Yeah, Ray starts it off and like we switch back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and at the end, we'll both like join together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Harmonize.
Well, anybody you want to shout out or say thank you to before we get off here and sing?
Shout out to my mom. Make the baked potato soup. I'm hungry. Like my dad, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my dog.
The whole
I love
family.
my dog.
What's your dog's name?
Bailey.
Bailey.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is she?
Golden.
Golden Doodle or Retriever?
Retriever.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Ray, anybody you want to?
Shout out to my dad, I guess, being my biggest supporter and getting me from point A to point B. Shout out to my sister, who is always there to make fun of me after every game and tell me that I suck, but it's okay. Shout out to T.I. for making the best hype song ever.
Oh, shout out to my boyfriend too. There you go. Aww.
Well, all right. So now it's time to sing.
Sing.
So
right.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lily. Isn't it like, you look like a monkey? That's what I like one too. Yeah.
Again, happy birthday to Lily. And girls, thanks for coming on with us and chatting and kind of talking ball and talking about life and school. We appreciate you. Yep. And thanks for giving us the opportunity to kind of cover you and have you on.
Thank you.
Awesome. On 3, go Jackets.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Go Jackets.
That'll do it for the first episode of Jacket Talk for 2026. I want to thank our sponsors, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Mid-Missouri Cooperage, and Mercy Hospital Lebanon. They make these interviews possible, and we can't thank them enough. So, see you next time.